and welcome to the latest Fireworks Unboxed, where we're going to be taking a look at this beauty, and this is one that I've been wanting to get my hands on for some time. This is W.A.S.P, the 7 Savage 2nd Edition Deluxe 1984 to 1992, so the capital years, box set. The first edition of this sold out pretty much straight away, and the only difference I'm told between these and the first one is that these ones aren't numbered and don't have the certificate where the first edition did. So, let's crack on. Lovely red case, ignore the promo copy sticker. On the spine there, we've also got W.A.S.P, the 7 Savage 2nd Edition. And the back of it is exactly the same as the front. It's a really sturdy box, so I don't think you're going to have any issues with that at all. And it's really good quality as well. Nice to see. So we'll slip these out. And there you can see straight away the holder. Let's move that out of the way for safety's sake. So, yep. Photograph there, nice quality photograph. Nothing on the spine. And then on that side, again, another photograph. These are a weighty collection. These are very, very heavy, very meaty, so hopefully good quality. So let me just pull these out and get rid of that for safety's sake. So all these albums, I believe, apart from the live one, are all half mastered. And for those that don't know, where the playback speed of the tape and disc cutting lathe are slowed down by half to cut the master in order to improve the sound quality. I do also believe it's something to do with bringing the high frequencies that you can't possibly hear that well into more like the mid to high frequency range. Makes it sound better. That's a very basic explanation. If you want to know more about it, Google will certainly be your friend, and there are reams and reams of websites offering you some very, very complicated explanations. But basically, it's supposed to make the sound better. And that's basically all we need to know, to be fair. Now, I'm not going to lie. This costs a fortune. The cheapest I found it was for £195 on Amazon. Napalm was selling it for £215. It does contain 8 LPs, a 60-page book, and also a poster, as well as the bonus tracks and B-sides, which we'll get to fairly soon. Average price of vinyl is supposed to be £25. 25 times 8 does equal you £200. Is it worth it, though? They are black vinyl. Would you prefer coloured or marbled or something for that kind of money? I say the first one sold out pretty much straight away, so obviously there was a demand for it. So I'll let you draw your conclusions, but leave your comments down below. Would you pay £195, £215 for this? As we always say, shop around. You may find a better deal somewhere. Right, let's get into it properly. I'm just going to move these ones out of the way. So the first one is the bonus tracks and B-sides. As you can see, blood splatter photograph effect. Easy enough to read, however. Flipping it over, again, we've got the blood splatter. Black on red, easy enough to read, not the clearest, but, you know, not too bad at all. So we've got Animal, Show No Mercy, Painted Black, Savage, Mississippi Queen, Flesh and Fire, DB Blues, then on the other side, Locomotive Breath, For Whom the Bell Toils, Lake of Fools, War Cry, and When the Levee Breaks. So let's have a look inside. So this one, possibly because it's a bonus and a B-side. Nothing spectacular about that at all. And like we've already said, it's black vinyl. But it's readable. Black on red. Print's fairly good. Yeah. There we go for that one. Move that to one side. There we go. So the next one, we have W.A.S.P, the Headless Children. Typical kind of grotesque category kind of way they always used to do it. Nice shock value, but yeah. Can't deny the music though. So yeah, there we have that one. And on the back, there we go, photograph of 3 of the chaps, so Blackie Lawless, Chris Holmes, Johnny Rod. Obviously, they were a 4-piece band as well, but as bands do, chop and change with the members. So yeah, nice clear photograph, easy to read, no problems there. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but there is a bit of damage done there. Funnily enough, the top of the box set, box cover, beg your pardon, was fine, so I presume that these must have been done as they were being put in, which is a shame. Again, £195. We want it pristine. Easy to read, that good old black print on white background. So yeah, no problems there. And no problems with white print on black background. So yeah, no issues there whatsoever. Oh, now that is in there tight. You'd have to be careful of ripping there. Way, here we come. There we go. There you go. You can see it. W.A.S.P. Headless Children. Fairly easy to read. No problems there. Yeah. Okay, let's get the next one. W.A.S.P. Inside the Electric Circus. I think we have Mr. Lawless with his very impressive nails, to be fair. I don't know where he's got them manicured from, but yeah. Looking decent. Looks to be a tiger skin print he's got there. Well, I'm hazarding a guess that they're not his legs, to be fair. So, nice pair of pins, though. Can't describe. Oh, now this is a bit blurred. So the writing on this one, although you can read it, not an issue. It is a bit blurry, though. It's that blue kind of blur, fadey effects. Not too bad. But you'll notice there's no damage on that one there. So that's good. So if we take this out to have a look. Oh, no, that is terrible to read. That is difficult to read. That is quite faded. So anybody with visual problems may struggle with that one, which isn't superb at all. Flip that over. Photograph and autographs of the guys. Not a bad photograph, but again, that faded blue there. Not a fan of that, not going to lie. Apart from that, and again, that is in tight. There you go. The more familiar colours for a W.A.S.P. We've got yellow and black. That blue again, though, not the easiest to read against that background. And again, on the flip side. But even though you can't read it, it shouldn't take your enjoyment away from the records itself. And we all know what quality group W.A.S.P. were, so shouldn't be any issues. There we go. W.A.S.P. The Last Command. That is nice. That is easy to read. That is better. Nice vivid colours. Absolutely no issues there. But that's quite a decent, stunning photograph. So yeah, well played there. And the back. Familiar logo. Oh, Ball Crusher. I remember that song. The great thing about doing these is also when you go back to something that's 20, 30 years ago, you do sort of remember lost things that you haven't come across for some time. So, yeah, probably my misspent youth there. So looking at that, we have, again, much better, black on yellow, easy to read. And a typical gory W.A.S.P. kind of photograph. Yeah, and they like their artwork. They like the shock value did W.A.S.P. Of course, again, the name W.A.S.P. Did it stand for We Are Sexual Perverts, as many people claimed, or as Blackie Lawless did indeed say, it didn't stand for anything. He just chose the name because it was edgy and it was what stood out in the time. So, who do you believe, Blackie or everybody else, basically? And here comes the live one. This is W.A.S.P. Live in the Raw. Again, a nice cover. Looks like they put some effort into that one. So, brilliant. Yep, no problems there. Easy to read. And some photographs. And a fairly decent background again. No problems there. So now, let me open this up. And more photographs there of the band. Easy enough to read. Yellow and black. Much better than that other one that we saw. Flick it over, even more photographs. Nice to get a bunch of photographs. Relive some memories. I don't know if these are like the original times that these were released because I never managed to get hold of the originals. Or if I have, they've long gone. So I've no doubt some W.A.S.P fans may tell us in the comments below. And hardly surprising, we've got black vinyl with the logo and the writing on it. There we go. Next one coming up is the Crimson Idol. Now this one feels a bit more weighted, so there might be some more stuff in this. There we go. Red on black again, easy enough to read. Possibly not so much down here, but all the rest of you can. And apparently Jonathan lives here. So let's see what we do indeed. In fact, we do. It's a double LP. Easy enough to read again. White on black. Oh, with narration there, so it looks like we have some line notes there. And all the credits as well. So yeah. Oh, well, these are stiff to come out. There we go. So black on white. There we go. Easy enough to read. No problems there. Excellent. And I'm pretty much guessing this one will be the same. We can just tease it out, which we can. Yeah. White on black. No problems there whatsoever. Superb. So that's another one. And here's the last album out of the package, which I think is obviously their first album, but it's just called W.A.S.P. So there we go, there's the cover. Fairly clear photograph. No problems with reading that. And on the back we have some pictures of the lads, and it's white and black text on the red background, so it is fairly easy to read. So looking inside, oh, looks like we might have some goodies in this one. So we'll have a look at these in a second. First of all, so there we go again. Pictures of the band with the writing white and black on red. That's easy to read, which is good. Let's flip that over. More photographs with the blood splatter kind of graphics that they use. Yeah, quite effective is that actually. Quite like that. So the record itself, again, easy enough to read. We've got white on red. And again, there we go. White on red. So yeah, cool there. Right, let's see what these goodies are. First one we have up. Just looks like a little fold out. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. Looks like some kind of magazine, Kerrang cut out. Obviously when they're on there. Flick that over. It looks like again some more paper or magazine cutouts. Yeah, cool. Nice little keepsake there. And finally, this must be the poster that they said, which I presume is going to be Mr. Lawless in full W.A.S.P pose. Let's have a look. That's quite a big one. Hopefully you can see that. So I don't know what you guys would do with these, if you would keep them nice and neat. Would they ever see the light of day? Would you just fold them back up and put them in the album to keep them nice? Or would you stick them up on the wall? A question that we've asked a fair few times with these kind of things. So again, let us know what you would do in the comments. But there you go. That's what you get with the W.A.S.P album. Last but not least, we have the book that comes with it, the 60-page book, supposedly full of exclusive and rare photographs, compiled with a full cooperation of Blackie Lawless himself. Rare pictures from the legendary metal photographers, including Ross Halfin, Tony Mottram, Paul Natkin, along with extensive liner notes. from Amit Sharma from Kerrang and Planet Rock. So yeah, let's have a look. Nice and weighty. Yeah, that's certainly glossy. And there seems to be some newspaper cuttings there, or from somewhere, with notes. Oh, the album covers that we've already seen. Yeah, so looks like some plenty of stuff in here to keep you going. Nice, and like I say, nice and glossy. Some good photographs there. This looks pretty impressive, actually, to be fair with you. A lot of these we've just seen already. Some Metal Hammer magazine pages there that have been replicated. But I know you guys, you tell me if you're a W.A.S.P fan, are these rare and exclusive? Have you seen them before? Do they look, you know, the same stuff as which you've had previously? So there we go, 60-page booklet. That's actually pretty impressive. It looks like some thought's been put into that, which is nice to see, because we've had a few before where very lack of imagination, let's put it that way, has played a part, and it's not been too wonderful when you've actually seen them. But like I said, for £200, would you part with your money for this? Plenty of people apparently did for the first edition, but would they do it for the second edition? That is certainly a question to be asked. So there we go, W.A.S.P, the 7 Savage box set, 1984 to 1992. Like I said, the capital years. These are all the things you get when you decide that you're going to buy it, and it comes in this lovely box.